Hello everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we're taking a look at Midboss by Kitsune Games. They describe it as a turn-based, procedurally generated Death Labyrinth. It's where you play as a little imp, this one here. I guess you are just called Midboss. And you're sick of being pushed around by the other monsters in your dungeon, so you, with the help of the boss, which is the player, possess your enemies, learn their skills, get more powerful, and want to become the strongest thing in the dungeon. Presumably to eventually fight heroes, although I haven't really got far enough for that. There's also some interesting mechanics. The possession thing is kind of like the main focus of the game, and I compare it a little bit to a Wizard's Lizard 2, but done better. I have played a few runs. I've been playing it for an hour and 40 so far. We'll go into a new game. Do you wish to select grave goods? So this is one of the nice things about the game. I can press the information here. When you die, you get a Magic the Gathering-esque card that shows you how you died, what you had, how you survived, or how long you survived. And if you choose to select grave goods, for a one-time pick, you get to take up to 6 items, I think it said, from your previous run. Yep, I don't want to keep on. Okay, there, okay, done it. Okay, so this is the last run I did on camera. I only off camera rather. I got to floor 3, survived for 1709 turns. I will take stuff from this. I will take that. I will take that. Oh wait, you can only pick one from each card. In that case, I will take Vorpal Ring of Endurance for critical plus, endurance plus, endurance plus. Accept. We get the same intro every time. You can skip it once you've seen it. I'll let it play. Oh, you're just called Imp. How's the rat herding business? Moan. Wimp is more like it. Hey boss, look at this jerk. Don't call Zombie a jerk, that's mean. Yeah, it's not Zombie's fault you're such a weakling. I meant you, and then he did kissing face. Why you little? The heroes have come, all monsters to their stations. Oh, it's the boss, I guess it's showtime. Remember, if you abandon your station, you'll be in trouble, Wimp. Moan. You stay here, well, where you belong. With the rats. That skeleton called just the worst. Hey boss, I'm getting kind of tired of being bullied by the other monsters. How about you? With everyone distracted, we could finally show them who's boss, boss. Let's start with possessing that rat over there. So now we're into the game proper. The turn order is over here on the right. Our abilities are up here. I'm not going to use the F keys as shortcuts because I use those for OBS and such like. But we have the ability to prepare a target for possession. You have to do this before you kill them if you want to possess them. And we have return to your imp form with 30% of your HP, stamina and mana. Speaking of which, HP, stamina, mana. We do also have our basic stats. We have our inventory, which we're going to equip that ring I started with. So that's a bonus. It's not really like a permanent increase because you can pick whatever item you want, but it's a nice little bonus to a following run that will make you stronger than when you first started. And we'll talk about equipped forms once we've been possessing things. There's also a level up screen. Your 4 stats are violence, cruelty, adamancy, and relentlessness, and as you can see, it tells you what they're linked to. We'll worry a bit more about that once we're actually leveled up. But this is your stat screen, and I think the game has been patched. Because when I was last playing this, they were using Comic Sans, I think, for their font, and these were like twice the size, and honestly, it looked awful. I was going to complain at length about how bad their font choices were for the level up screen and whatnot. It looks like they've actually patched it. So good on you, because it looks much less abrasive to the eye. Anyway, we're going to prepare this rat for possession. Inflicted vessel condition on plague rat, and now we have to walk over to it, and we have to smack it to death. We don't know how much health it has until we kill it. There it's dead. And this is how our stats change if we possess it. So we're only losing 1 power, which is magical damage. We're not doing magical damage anyway. Your soul is mine, Earthman. So form unlocked and ability learned. So we now have the Envenom ability. It's a poison. But it's important to kind of look at what abilities the thing you're possessing has. So it has Envenom. It's then going to learn Underfoot, which is a passive plus 10 to stealth. It might have a third thing, it might not. It depends on the monster. And you can also go to here and see equipped forms. So now we have the Plague Rat equipped. If we were to turn back into our Imp, we can still have up to 2 other forms bonuses applied to us. So ideally what you're looking for is to master a form before you move on, but generally if it's a weak form I don't think it matters. Oh, also any stats we have active are down here. So if you're inside a body that's not you, you get plus 25 stealth, and we have plus 1 agility. Let's see if we can find something better. Now beyond the first run, the game actually does get quite hard. Also, these barrels are filled with fish. There's a collectible mechanic where you can hand in these fish for bonuses. And the currency of the game is yarn, which we can also sometimes find in these boxes. And I believe we picked up a dagger, so we should definitely eye for inventory. Damage +2. We'll just main hand that so we're doing +2 damage, because why not? And we've got a potion. Much like, say, Dungeons of Dreadmore, if you pick up a potion, you don't know what it does until you use it. It might just kill us, so I'm not going to use it right now. There's another rat in here. We don't really care about a rat, but I guess we'll kill it for the XP. Our XP level's in the bottom left with the picture of the monster down here. Another rat, that's unfortunate. For him. And you can destroy pretty much anything, and there is a reason to. They have a chance of dropping stuff. So, for instance, we just got a book of Tome of Scurry. Applies the haste buff to yourself for this turn. Okay, so you can move one additional space without the enemy acting. I guess if we know we're going to fight something tough, apply that real quick. Alright, so we found an armory. There's a chance these suits of armor can actually be a monster that's probably too strong for me to kill right now. So I'm going to use this on myself. Did that apply it? You right click, then you left click. There you go. Just in case they become an enemy. So that dropped armor. That dropped armor. Actually, before we hit this last one then. Resistance +1, toughness +1. I'll take the toughness, thanks. And we will two-hand this axe for more damage. So you generally end up finding a lot of items. And it follows kind of like standard rarity, grey, blue, etc. This is our merchant. We get a little cutscene. I see you're finally on your way. Hey boss, be careful, something smells fishy about this cat. I do like fish, but I'm just a humble merchant. If you're so harmless, how come I hear you trade with the heroes? Nobody's perfect, and profit is profit. I know you monsters don't use gold, so I'll take balls of yarn and trade instead. Look for me the way down for some good prices. Maybe we'll just kill you instead. That would violate the non-violence clause of our furball agreement. I hate reading what this merchant says, so let's skip the rest of it and he'll vanish. And now we can randomly find him on different floors. And this is kind of like the tutorial floor. From the next floor onwards, the difficulty ramps up quite a lot, and sometimes you can just get screwed over by running into two tough enemies that you can't handle yet because you haven't either found the gear or you haven't evolved into something strong enough to take it on, or possessed rather, not evolved. You know what I mean? That rat just used the door. I mean, I know I am as well, but still. Oh, a treasure chest. Hello, rat friend. I'm going to poison you now. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. If you don't have any mana, you press R and you waste some turns regenning it. It's easy to forget to do that. We found a shield for evasion +5, but we're using a 200 weapon. We'll go back to the dagger and the shield. I like the evasion. Oh, a bat. Okay, we're going to prime you for possession. We're going to speed ourselves up. And then we're going to poison you. He's doing lifesteal on us. Alright, so our stats, our power is going up, our strength is going down, a lot of stuff is going down, unfortunately. Resistance, rather, is going up. Let's take their soul. Hey boss, we just learned a magic attack. Why am I getting this tutorial again? But I guess this is good for showing you, but I've seen this before. So there's physical, magical, poison, fire. Magical damage, yeah, it's telling us what you have to raise if you want to be protected against certain magic types. Oh, there's a new type of bat over there. I think I've seen them before, but I've never actually possessed them. Oh hey, we're still poisoned. I forgot that doesn't go away when you possess. That was clever. So we got an identification scroll, exactly like in Diablo. You can get stuff that has hidden... Oh hey, case in point. The shield that we just picked up has a hidden stat. Let's work out what it is. It was focus +2. We'll take that. And I guess we'll take that. We have a lot of focus right now. Also, because we're no longer a plague rat, what I can do is select that as our third form. And that now gives us access again to the envenom, and it also increases our stats a little bit. We also have a warning about a debuff called soul fatigue. If you change these things too many times without changing body, you get a debuff applied, as it says there, 5% per stack after the first. So you've got to be aware of that as you kind of customize. I think the dog is barking at the post. We're going to quickly rest. Oh, I will need to AFK for a second. Give me a moment. Apologies for that, trying to produce a professional product here and I have to go get the post. Now in my defense, it was a lot later than it usually is. Anyway, okay, so, do I want to possess this other type of bat? I think I do. Just because I haven't before. We'll steal some HP, we'll smack it, we're doing 1 damage. Oh dear. This may have been a mistake. We're going to have to revert to imp form now to get some HP back and hopefully kill it. Oh, we got it just. Damn. Its stats are really good, no wonder. So I don't think I've had this form before. What do you want to say to me down here? Oh, hey, yeah, we have stat points to spend. Okay. So, violence, magic, and maximum damage. Cruelty. Criticals, minimum damage, condition strength. Adamant says defense against magic and physical. Relentlessness is HP, magic, and stamina. We'll take 1 in that, we'll take 1 in that. And then which one? This is maximum damage. We'll take that. Yes, we'll apply that. So we are a magic bat, so that is a different type. And you learn magic arrow. A magic attack that deals standard damage 6 to 9. 4 mana, range 3. Okay, you don't have any equipped abilities right now though, unfortunately. So I want us to have magic bat and vampire bat. Stealthy Amulet of Force. That is a really good pickup. We'll take that. I don't know if we really should be messing around with potions yet. It also just occurred to me maybe you can use potions or scrolls of identification on potions and I just never thought to try it. That's very possible. Let's rest our mana to full. And break open some fish in case we live long enough to find the person you give the fish in to for rewards. Another potion and another shield. Really, technically your only goal is to find the way... Oh, find your way down to the next floor as we just did. But you want to be strong enough to actually live when you get down there. Why are you only dealing 1 damage? Oh, the crit is nice though. Sucked my blood back, how dare you? Not very strong against other bats, it seems. We're finding so many potions. I don't like the idea of fighting another bat yet. I guess we could eat some of the potions and hope that some of them are good. That was a stamina potion. That was a stealth potion. Reduces critical. Restored health, that's actually very good. And that's just another stealth potion. Alright. We'll ignore that bat for now. God damn bats. There's something there in the corner. I can't tell if it's a rat. I think it is. The game only slows to like turns if there's an enemy within range that it's an issue. Why is it always bats? No. Where's my skeletons and my zombies? They're the ones I like being because you can make a very tanky run. Oh, that was a red glowing shield, yeah. So this has a curse on it of strength -1. You can get the means by which to remove curse on items. So if we did that, it would be left with just toughness +3. I think we're still good. You can sell unwanted equipment when you find the vendor, or you can just drop it on the floor if you want as well. Alright, the magic bat does well against the rats. It just does bad against other bats. So I'd kind of like to ignore them if possible. That said, they're probably going to get my way here. Rat, can you get away, please? Thank you. Oh, we leveled up. It was a bat level up, though. Or was it our level up? No, it was our level up. Never mind. So, we have 3 points to spend. Probably going to do the same 3 again. I don't know what the optimal stats are to go after. Oh, a zombie. Okay. Well, let's prime them for possession and hope that we do enough damage. We're not going to do enough damage. He's going to murder us. heal health back. Yeah, he murdered us. I can try and run away. But we're in a bad position. And he is chasing me. Oh, damn it. Is there any way out of this other than... Oh, wait, the stealth potion might make him walk away. No, he's still chasing me. I was hoping to get a surprise crit. We might be able to kill it. No, we weren't able to. Alright, magic bats are not good enough to kill zombies. And this is the card you get when a run ends. You can see the equipment. We actually would be able to take the ring again. We'll save it. And that's how a run of Midboss goes. We'll jump into another one. I do wish to select grave goods, and I'll be taking... Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, it's still better. We'll take that. So why does it have spaces for all those things? Maybe it's only one of each type? I don't know. Why would it have all those spaces? I could have sworn it said 8 as well. Either way, we'll just take the one, I guess. Escape to quit the cutscene. We will equip that ring. You can use the arrow keys or you can use the mouse to move incidentally. I kind of switch between the two depending on what movement I want to make. Now the only downside really is the runs all start the same. You get in, you get the rat, and then you kind of just move on, and from the first floor more so, or after the first floor, it seems to randomize more. But every run does kind of start the same. You're running into the same enemies, and because you have to kind of power creep your way to strength, you're always going to run into bats and rats, and then you'll run into zombies and skeletons, and then you'll run into living armor and living swords, and cultists if you want to go the mage route. Kind of, they all follow kind of like the same path. And it's not something the game can avoid, sadly, because that's the whole point of the game, is to possess things to get more powerful. So what I'm saying is it doesn't really lend itself as well to replayability as you might think, given the nature of it, because you're always starting as a rat, you're always going to a bat of some kind. Now maybe if you do well enough, you could... I don't know, there's no kind of permanent upgrade though. Every run kind of starts fresh other than the one death good items. So yeah, I don't really see any means by which to change the route on the first floor, certainly. Maybe even just like give the option to start on floor 2 eventually with the power up you would have from floor 1. Because doing this tutorial floor over and over, that's really honestly my biggest gripe. That and the font, which the font appears to be changed now, so that's fine. Those were the only 2 gripes I had. We actually immediately found the exit to the next floor. Oh hey, living shield, they're good. If you like tanky builds, which I do. Although I don't want to poison you then, because I need to possess you. They don't take a lot of damage from rats, as it turns out. Although I am faster than you, because occasionally I'm getting 2 turns. I didn't want to poison because I didn't want it to carry over, but maybe I should have, because it looks like it's closer than I would like this fight to be. Got him just. So now we're living shield, and we'll take our plague rat stats back as well, so you can see our stats change when I equip that, including the stealth. That's a good weapon, so we'll take that. And we leveled up. Let's try and go really tanky this time. And we'll push on as the shield. The shield changes colour based on the other skills you equip. Or the other forms you equip, I guess. Alright, 2 rats. This shouldn't be a problem. That's a good crit. The poison, unfortunately, is a problem. That's another thing. You're always fighting rats and bats. That means you're always dealing with lifesteal and poison. So that screwed my runs over just with like getting unlucky with getting constantly poisoned. Where I'll get the first rat, I'll fight a rat, get poisoned. I'll have to switch again because the next bat will also do poison. Like I'm going to have to dump this armor. Probably after killing this. Or it could just drain my health for 6, that's fine too. Yeah, we killed it, but we're in a losing position now, unfortunately. and typically we found epic gear. I might actually trade those to my next run then. Magic damage. That boosted critical. That gives us a chance, I suppose. The body slam might kill him. Although we don't want to kill him, we want to possess him. That's around us. Okay. If we do it here, we go like that. One-shot him. No, that's not going to one-shot him. And that's that run over. So that's what I'm talking about. Too many runs end that way as well. Basic enemies, the poison shouldn't be as prevalent. Lifesteal as well, they can sometimes just spam it. I think there is also a smaller levels, more loot, and expensive boost for quicker play sessions. Experience boost, rather. So there is quick play. That honestly sounds like a more enjoyable version. There's also custom games. I think there was a daily challenge, but I can't see it now. Might have been imagining it. I do want to select grave goods, and this time I want to select the heavy boots of speed. Thank you. So I forgot to mention, but I will be linking to the Steam store page for Midboss. It's available now, and is available for what I guess is the new standard price of an indie game on Steam for £10.99. If you want your regional equivalent, you'll need to check it out yourself. If you consider that to be the new standard, then I guess it falls in line with every other game I've been looking at recently. Wow, treasure room instantly. So let's say that that's a fair price. There isn't enough replayability in it for me, I feel, without going through a lot of tedium every time. But if you get a good run going, it can be a lot of fun. I had a run that went for like 3,000 steps, which probably won't sound like a lot if you've gotten much further than me. But it was good to me. I found a lot of different forms, and I had a lot of powers built up, and because you can pick different forms within a power, or within a possession rather, you can customize your run a little bit as well, and I always like a sort of roguelike-ish where you can customize yourself. I think rats are resistant to magic damage. I could probably check that in my forum, couldn't I? Let's, actually no, their stats are pretty bad against everything. Never mind. I don't think we're going to find where to hand in the fish, unfortunately. Oh, a library. We found an identification scroll back there. We found a spellbook and another scroll. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. No, I said I'll be taking that, thank you very much. Tome of Zap. Magic damage. It's magic missile, okay, essentially rather. Although magic missile is in the game. Wait, the boots have a thing on them. Yeah, those are really good boots. I should probably just keep on transferring those. Also, can I use that on the potion? You totally can. I wish I'd thought of that sooner. That helps a little. So now I know I have a health potion. It's not as risky to stay as the rat. So if we manage to master the rat, we'll get Scurry, which is a haste buff. Although ideally I'd want to change to something else. I don't know, maybe it is more worthwhile trying to master every monster form. But that would add to the monotony of runs if it really was the best bet. Let's use another scroll on that potion. Oh wait, they're both health potions, wow. That's very lucky. I wouldn't mind one of these weapon racks coming to life now. Of course it didn't. A little confused about how the damage reads on weapons as well. Like this, the damage of this two-handed axe is --+3. The staff I'm using is +2/+2. So I assume that means 2 physical, 2 magic, and this double-handed axe is just +3 physical. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm reading that right. Let's skip the cutscene with the vendor and head down. To inevitably die since we're still the rat. But we are the rat with 2 health potions. Magic bat didn't seem that great. Let's see. Just debating whether or not I want to... Yeah, I guess we'll fight the bat and take his form. No, I don't want to try and envenom the anvil. Hue of a lifesteal after this hit. No, no. Oh, I get 2 hits. Yeah, he did. Alright, we're gonna have to use a health potion. Why are you not dead yet? There you go. Also, why are your stats so much worse compared to the one I have, and yet you were kicking my ass? We've got 2 cursed bits, 3 cursed bits there. Force -1, toughness +3. Worth it, maybe? Yes, focus -1 makes that worth it as well, but I'm honestly not sure. Oh, we need to equip our form. Keep forgetting to do that as well. And let's go minimum damage this time. See if that makes any difference. We have boots on? We do, we have the good boots. So as much as I'd love to show off the later floors that I have barely managed to get to, I think... Oh, there's a flaming sword in there. I've had that before as well. This run might be heading down the crapper quicker than I anticipated again. We'll see. Oh, he saw me. I want your soul. Oh, I'm faster than it. I'm getting 2 turns occasionally. There it goes. So its stats are a bit middling, but it's a flaming sword, so that means it's cool. Ironically. And we will take the Plague Rat stats. No, I didn't mean the Plague Rat. I meant Vampire Bat. There we go. Shh, don't tell anyone. We should be okay. So now we're a poison sword. We're looking for easy enemies to pick on, ideally. Although, was that a rat down there? It was, and we one-shot it. That's pretty good. Now if we found a zombie, we might be able to take it. And zombies are very, very tanky, which make them right up my alley in terms of like something to possess. What bit of armor am I missing? I'm missing another accessory and an offhand shield. Or another dagger, actually, now that I think about it. Although, actually, that's one-handed as well. Right, let's bung that on. We're using a dagger and a wand. See how well I do against you. Pretty good. Wait, that not work? There we go. What do we get for our level up? Nothing yet. We get Flame Strike in the next level, though. Let's go... Defense against physical and magical. Let's go all defense. I like tanky builds. I can't help it. It's just within me that I prefer tanky builds. You looking at me funny? We still have the other healing potion if we get low. Ah, okay, we found a cursed altar. Every time I've tried to put an item in this cursed altar, it's given me a bad thing, so I don't know what you do to get a good result on them yet. I've tried putting cursed items on them, I've tried putting uncursed items on them. A chill envelops you. Hello, shield friendo. We're not going to possess the shield this time, we're just going to kill it. I said we're just gonna kill it. God. There we go, we got Flame Strike. Attack, which has a 35% chance to burn your foe for 7 turns. Burn inflicts 2% of the attack target's maximum HP per stack. It's fire damage at the start of every turn. It also does some physical damage. We are going to have to heal, obviously. We have a potion, we don't know what it is, too. Unidentified earring. Ooh. That shield's probably worth equipping even though we don't know its full stats yet. Could use some scrolls of identification if possible. I also do have to do a little bit of inventory management, but we found the shop, so who cares. Shop menu also a little bit unclean, it doesn't look as nice as it could, I feel. Let's just get rid of some crap. I got rid of a potion there we hadn't identified. That was my bad. Again, the menu's kind of like, this is column 1, this is column 2. If you take from column 1, it moves the position of column 2. It also has stuff here that you're equipped with, which I really wish it didn't. Are you selling any accessories? Or health potions, perhaps? Winged cape. Looks shiny. You know what? I think we're good. That's fine. Blow up your chest. A sort button for your inventory would also be quite nice, but you know, a minor thing. Actually, do you sell scrolls rather of identification? Odd looking potion. You do not. Never mind. We'll try down here. I was just going to say there's a zombie treasure room on this floor every time. I don't know why that door is doing that. That seemed like an error to me. Unless this has glitch doors. Can we just take him? I think we can just take him. We've got to prep him for possession though, and then flame strike his ass. The burn didn't proc, and I'm doing 1 damage, so that doesn't bode well. We have enough MP to do it again though. We have enough MP to do it again though. Oh, he is burning. That helps. Burn him again. Burn him. Oh, I can't. Steal his HP again. At least he's only hitting me for 1. That's a positive. Except if he does his body slam. Oh, I have the Tome of Zap, don't I? Yeah. That only did 1 damage as well. I'm not used to not doing more than 1 damage to this zombie. Die! He poisoned me! Oh, we got him just. That is ridiculous. We'll rest full. We'll have zombie and flaming sword, please. So now we also have the flaming sword ability as well as his ability to drop on people. But anyway, I think I probably have shown off as much of Midboss as I feel like after we check this door to see if it is just like a weird glitch or not. You can check it out for yourself and also read reviews from people who have played more of it than I have on the Steam Store page. I think the door is just actually not meant to be there because I can't interact with it. Okay. Weird. Let's find out what the potions in my inventory were. Before we end. I'm going to guess that this is a Tome of Accuracy Up. Sorry, a Potion of Accuracy Up. Potion of Speed Down. Potion of Drain Stamina. Potion of Reduced Stealth. They were all bad. Typical. I'm glad I used this room to check when there's no enemies around. Anyway, this has been a look at Midboss. Sorry again for the brief interruption where I had to go answer the door. Go check it out if you're interested. £10.99 in British pounds. That was 2 poison ones. That's perfect. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ta for now.